Hi, Mom.
Hear me?
That would be funny.
So bad.
Well, it was funny. He has too much to carry. What we're gonna do, we're gonna send the silver to Homestead, the steel to Homestead. How much is 26? Oh, 260 pounds. And that's Homestead. It's no problem. I said hi, right, Mom? If not, hi, Mom.
Prepare yourselves, brothers! It has found us! But no, you are not the armored death. You we can slice, dice, and feed to the idol of oblivion.
You couldn't slice and dice a cabbage. Leave me alone. Back off, pathetic man. He says to an obvious woman.
How fierce you are! How fearless! That is good. Sheathe your weapons, brothers! We have found ourselves an ally!
That's incorrect. A ranger, priestess, and then Jaylene.
Your bones snap like twigs.
One ranger dead. Slow failed. Get shit on. Damn.
Cursed frost.
Oh, she's unfrozen. Okay. Got her.
shall pay for this sacrilege.
No glory in this death.
Frozen again.
I'm warm as fresh apple pie. Bless the seven I have restored.
You've noticed that Woolgraf has been lingering by the dead body of the person you've just slain, watching his own reflection mirrored in blood. His face is set in a grim snarl, and his eyes are locked in a 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah, sometimes we must do unpleasant things.
Woolgraf nods. He seems to understand perfectly well this was not a normal situation, and he seems to take great comfort in your words.
Alright, cool. Probably because I convinced them I was a friend and then
Someone leave an
immediately
oven
killed
door
them.
open?
I could do with a cold drink.
Because they're obviously not a friend.
Rawr! That is, how can I help you, my friend?
Okay. That goes to Bear Daughter. Patty Cake Volume 5. Pumpkin Soup, I read that. Ring Enthusiast 2. Make Your Own Arrowheads, I read that. This is all the stuff that I sold to her. I got a bunch of it back. Always fun when you kill somebody and then loot them and get the stuff back that you just sold them. That's a knockdown arrowhead. That's Bear Daughter. This looks purple. Is this tenebrium? Gonna be bad if I mine it. Hold on.
This ore is so toxic. I can feel its effects already.
There's got to be a better way to handle it.
Okay, let's not do that.
Potent heat.
Toasty. It's heating up.
I spotted something.
Loose earth beneath a cluster of tenebrium crystals. It looks like someone buried something there.
All right, so there was a dude that walked to like here. That guy? What's your lore master? Lore master 3. One dex, 20 reflect melee as piercing. Be losing initiative on both of them. I think it might be worth it on him. So his initiative is 24. Now he's down to 22. We'll see how that rolls out in combat. he goes this way. I wonder if we can make it all the way down here. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save. Oh.
Chased here by one of those monstrosities, it seems.
With nowhere
I
to
must
run,
soldier on despite
there's
this
not
pollution.
more one could do than wait for the end.
Find Tenebrium Spear. Excellent Tenebrium two-handed hammer. What do I do about that? $146 to $190. What is your weapon? 208. Plus 31 is 239. Not a 190, and this is 220. These are pretty rough. Honestly, 1 damage per round is not too bad. I can heal that. Pickpocketing, 20% reflect. Yeah, no. So that's gonna go to Roderick. Bone totems. A bone idol must be constructed with utmost care, using a piece of bone from each of the dead intended to be bound by it. Rip. Use a piece of bone from each of the dead intended to be bound by it. Place it in a central location. The bone idol's influence will reach to any relevant corpses within its radius. As long as the idol is in place, any skilled necromancer may control the corpses in question. Great care must be taken to protect the idol, lest some damage may come to it and all the control of the corpses be lost forever. Constructed in the left hall of the mines, the bone idol will be sufficient to affect all miners. So if I destroy this, all the miners will lose their cohesion, whatever, I don't know.
That takes care of the idol. Perhaps the undead will be a bit more responsive now.
Maybe they can tell us something useful about this place.
It is done. The spell is broken. It is done. The spell is broken.
It is my own again. The sorcery has broken.
Who are you?
What I am, I do not know. What I was, a loving, living human being. Hunters, edge, orcs, and death.
Tell me about the Immaculates.
They are sorcerers. What blood and tenebrium bring death to all.
The Immaculates must have a purpose. Do you know what lies at the heart of the mines?
The spells don't go where she goes. The conduit, the one before whom every immaculate bows in reverence. If you want to go where we don't go, where she goes, then whisper the word she whispers. Sadakandris. Sadakandris is the key. Goodbye, oh savior. You will go yonder, and we shall go to the Hall of Echoes. Fare thee well.
What's happening? We're free.
That skeleton believed its soul would live on in the Hall of Echoes.
And so it likely will. How terrible, but to have one short chance at life.
And so it likely will. How terrible to have but one short chance at life.
The false promise of a second life is hardly necessary for one who spends the first well enough.
Okay, yeah, I can heal. What up, Lucid? I can heal through the tenebrium. Very weird. So I guess I should be the only one to carry tenebrium for now, because I don't want anyone else to get rot. Although it doesn't really matter. But, like, I don't want to go around just handing out rot like it's nothing. I think the only one who actually has a tenebrium skill point is weapons. Nope. Yeah, it's under weapons. He's the only one that has a skill point. Allows you to equip tenebrium weapons. Man, if we get a tenebrium crossbow, we're putting it on her. Alright, so... what is interesting is I can go farther, but I don't know how easy that would be with these demon dudes. I think we're gonna bounce for now, and we'll come back later. But yeah, I can't cure rot, so that's a thing.
May the goddess guide you through the forest and keep you safe.
And void damage per turn, until vitality reaches 1, at which point you stop taking damage.
You know what the doctor said.
Well, so good of you to drop by, my liege. As always, be welcome.
He's got $7,000? Okay. Will he buy the tenebrium stuff? Apparently. What up, Matthew? That's $10,000 I'm selling him. Better have something good. Unbreakable two-handed... Oh, wait. Double-headed axe of ice. I'd lose 1 leadership, though. I love leadership. Leadership is so good. %25 chance to set chilled for 2 turns. I also don't attack that often. I'm mostly doing spells. So I'd rather have I'd rather have like functionality stats over damage output. So having leadership is worth it to me more than a weapon that does more damage. Sort by Gold Valley. There we go. Now he can afford this. He has also leadership. Immunity to blind, that was really good on him. I don't know, more hit points and more armor rating? Maybe I'll buy that for Wolgriff. Him having one level of leadership only affects me. What is my one level? Willpower, initiative, and damage by 5%. That's generic damage, too. It's nice, but not like mission critical. Yeah, I think I'd rather have that for Wolgriff. Okay. Immunity to poison is insane. That's so good. You played Divinity 2, right, Lucid? Yeah. Is a lot of this stuff similar? Like, obviously there's significant differences because they've improved it a lot, but like... -2 initiative? Looks like an upscaled version of this. Okay. I cannot lose her initiative. Having her going first is insane. I'd lose movement and HP. Does not move a lot. Some of the mechanics are different, but not a lot. I wonder if my guy's just out there dying. The silly rock, paper, scissors thing is gone. Thank God. New initiative. So I'd swap poison resistance for HP. She's rarely in poison, so I think I'd rather have the HP. She has a movement increase on her boots. I don't really want to lose that. Okay. We'll get that for her. Scarlet. 129 to 208 with additional fire damage. It's going to be hard to do. What's her helmet? Perception, initiative, sight. This is armor rating for constitution and HP. Immunity to blind might be nice. She doesn't really need perception. I want one constitution or immune to blind. I think I'd rather have immunity to blind. You think it's funny the CEO said don't play the old Divinity games, they don't hold up well? What I read when he said that was not Original Sin 1 and 2. I read that to mean the games prior to Original Sin. Original Sin has been like massively popular since it came out, right? So but yeah, that's how I kind of took it, was stuff prior to Original Sin. Because I watched a video from a guy, like, shortly after the Divinity trailer dropped, this guy who's been, like, a huge Divinity fan and has played all the games, released this video that was all like, these people, if you want to play Divinity, what should you play? And he kind of gave a rundown of all the games, and he's like, play Original Sin 2, and if you like it, play Original Sin 1. And that's it. Don't bother with anything else. They're good, but they're not that good. These are like gloves. Okay, that's what I thought. Well, I sacrificed 21 hit points for 8 armor, 1 dex, and 1 telekinesis. I think I do. All right. I'll do that. Okay. Roderick. Okay, sell more stuff. Yeah. They definitely seem like the kind of games that did not age very well. Alright, I'm going to sell my Rot or my Tenebrium weapons because they're not as good as... I might keep that one. They're not as good as my current weapons. Well, I only have one person that uses 2-handers. Neither of them is as good as that, but I'm curious if the Tenebrium level 16 is level 14. I'm curious if the Tenebrium damage is required to injure a particular enemy type at some point. All right. This goes to her, this goes to her, this goes to you, and this goes to you.
That doesn't look like your best work there, dear. You're tired, aren't you? I told you you'd be.
For the love of the gods, Mara, let it go.
Did she use this sword yet? 1 level difference. We'll sacrifice speed and will. We still get willpower. 20% or 10% for burning chance. This is 20% for burning chance. That's actually an upgrade. I lose speed, 1 speed, but I gain 1 constitution, fire resistance, additional movement, and hit points, and the increase in damage.
Doesn't look like your best work there, dear. You're tired, aren't you?
Plus, she's about to level up.
Please, Mara.
So the
Must you
+1
bother
difference for
me
level
at
won't
every
matter in a
turn?
minute.
So good of you to drop by, my liege. As always, be welcome.
He's got 2,000 bucks.
Into the frame once more.
Make your own arrowheads out of fallen teeth. And this one is mixing poison with certain objects can produce an elixir powerful enough to affect a particular attribute of the intended victim. A tooth dissolved in a strong potion, for instance, will leech the strength from a man's arm in an instant. It would be difficult to pour such a concoction down his throat during combat, but coating an arrowhead can deliver a dose of poison straight to the target. The fumes released upon contact will deliver the poison just as effective. Debuff strength potion. Okay. I can sell those books.
Remember to take a break now and again, Bjorn. You know what the doctor said.
For the love of the gods, Mara, let it go.
Hey there! Lovely to see you again.
Do a salutoin, Hunter. What can I do for you?
How much money does she have? 3 grand? Sell anything good? I don't think so. Nope. Alright, let's go talk to this guy again. We're gonna level up pretty soon, which will be nice.
Hello again, Your Grace.
Let me ask you further questions.
Please, Your Grace, I am completely at your disposal.
What is rot?
Yes, a dreadful business that. I've been fortunate enough to avoid the sickness so far, my liege, but my heart truly breaks for the families of those who've been afflicted. You see, my liege, when a miner has been overlong exposed to tenebrium, he begins showing certain symptoms. Gangrene about the extremity. Had we known then what we've since discovered, we never would have continued up our useless stuff, my liege. Worse than common dirt. But 10 times as difficult to extract. And you saw what? Death's Knights of all things? Keep your filthy goblin's head. What do you survive for such garbage now that the mine is infested by Armageddon? Let the thing fall to pieces. Let those demon spawn remain trapped forevermore in Rivellon's bowels.
Okay. Well, that's not all that helpful. Go back to the Troll King's entrance.
I feel better already.
A dead end, a troll statue, grey gold.
Yes, but I think there is more to it than meets the eye.
More than meets the eye. Wasn't there a book? I thought there was some kind of note that told me how to do this. Fire resistance plus 5%. Well, I don't know what to do. Hey, rat, come back here. God, it's so hard to click on these little bastards.
It's awfully boring in here without the proper magic. In its right form, things really get moving. Or should I say, stomping. I guess I could mine that tenebrium now, too. Because as long as he's the one who mines it and carries it, it won't affect anyone else.
I could listen to her dulcet voice until the acorns on the ground have turned into mighty oaks, and not for a moment grow weary.
Okay.
Oh, Ruby.
No real information from him. What level am I? 12? 12.
We warned you. Now stand and deliver your lives.
Well, whatevs. It's fine. If they weren't going to let me through, I was going to kill them anyway, so...
Something toxic courses through my veins.
Flame. Bonk. Don't do that. That's rude.
Stitch in time, eh, friends?
Why are you running? Who's up? Got him. And he missed. Yes, they're running towards. Okay, that's what I wanted. Did you just resurrect them? Sick, I killed 3 people. Dum, dum, dum. Murdered. Should have shot the marksman over there. Am I weakened or something? Crippled, yeah. And we'll go. I can't do that. Okay. Alright, what are we looking at for you? It's just abilities? I guess we'll get another level of lockpicking. I don't ever want to not be able to lockpick something, you know? Got 3 points. Could go into Lore Master. I don't think she really needs Lore Master because we've got backup stuff for that. Could go into bodybuilding. She already has immunity to fear. Oh, I think I should go into bodybuilding. Knock down burning, broken, crippled, blind, weak, disease, infected, drunk. Now we'll go into willpower. 3 points here. This is repair. The more you invest, the faster you will work. Required to create and improve metal-enhanced weapons and armor. Do that.